Dear children, today we can study a new lesson, that is lesson 4. The name of the lesson is Life Within the Seed. In this lesson we can study first about the germination of a seed. What is germination? Germination is the process of embryo inside a seed growing into seedling under favorable conditions. Next, we can study what are the different favorable conditions necessary for the germination of a seed. Favorable conditions necessary for the germination of a seed. They are air, water and favorable temperature. Sunlight and soil are necessary only after sprouting for the growth of the plant. Next, steps in the germination of pea seed. What are the different steps in the germination of a seed that we can study now? Look at the picture given here. First, you can see a seed buried in the soil. After getting favorable conditions or after getting enough water, then air and a favorable temperature, the seeds start sprouting. And when the seeds start sprouting, you can see a small part coming out from the sprouted seed and it grows down into the soil and it is the radicle. And this radicle forms the root of the plant. And after a few more days, under favorable conditions, second part coming out from the seed, it is the plumule, and this plumule forms the stem of the plant. You can see the radicle which grows downwards, it forms the root of the plant, and another part, that is the second part coming out from the sprouted seed, and it grows upward and it forms the stem of the plant. And next, there is another part in the seed in which the food is stored for the plant, and it is known as cotyledon, and cotyledon stores the food for the germinating seed. In the cotyledon, food is stored for the germinating seed. Then, what is vegetative propagation? We can study what is vegetative propagation. The formation of new plants from vegetative parts like root, stem and leaves is known as vegetative propagation. Let us have a look at the examples of these vegetative parts which grow into new plants. First one, root. Example, neem, curry leaf plant, carrot. New plants coming from stem. Example, tapioca, sugarcane, rose. And new plants coming out from leaves, bryophyllum, begonia, jade plant. What is dispersal of seeds? It is the movement, spread or transport of seeds away from the parent plant. Why dispersal of seeds is important? If all the seeds of a plant germinate at the base of the plant itself, they may not get sufficient soil, water, sunlight, etc. for the growth. If all the seeds grow under the mother plant itself, it won't get enough water, air or sufficient soil for the growth. So, it should be dispersed to different places. Next, there are certain agents which help in the dispersal of seeds. We can study about different agents helping in seed dispersal. They are wind, water, animals, birds and by self-bursting. First we can study about dispersal through wind. Example, pappus, mahogany, etc. The next, water. Dispersal through water. Example, coconut. Dispersal through animals, birds. Example, ficus, jackfruit and guava fruit. Dispersal by self-bursting. Example, seeds of lady's finger, then balsam. Next, we can study about dispersal techniques of some seeds. Certain seeds have some dispersal techniques. What are they? And what are the things that help the seeds to disperse? Hooks to stick on the body of animals. Some seeds have hooks to stick on the body of animal, and while the animal moving from one place to another, these seeds are also carried away with them and it gets dispersed. Then gum and pointer tips. Certain seeds have gum which is stuck on the body of animals and some pointer tips for seeds, and all these help in the dispersal of seeds. There are certain plants which are bought from abroad and cultivated in our own place. For example, tea, tomato, rubber, papaya, coffee, green chilli. You can see the pictures here. Then, what are the benefits of cultivating vegetables in our own garden? Dear children, nowadays we are depending upon other states for many of our food items. So, it will be better if we cultivate food items in our own vegetable garden. What are the benefits of cultivating food items in our own vegetable garden? We will get fresh and pesticide free vegetables. Then, more employment opportunities. That means employment opportunities for more number of people. Financial gains. Financial gains. That means we can save money. We will get knowledge about different stages of vegetable cultivation. What are the factors to be taken care while cultivating vegetables in our own home yard or setting a vegetable garden in our own home yard? The seed should be of high quality, fertile soil and good drainage. Sunlight and sufficient water is needed for the proper growth of the plant. So, it should be available there. Proper manuring, pest control and weed control. And that's all for today. I am going to wind up the class. We can meet in the next class. Thank you.